1,600 metres, all clear there, and they're off and racing now. And Society Ball beat them out clearly on the outside, looking for something to give it cover as it comes across, and hunting up on the inside Empire Score. Silver Cuisine is going forward, and also Cornwall Kiss in that leading division, and also another one there, Coeli Cat, and it's going to take up the running as they head up towards the 1,200 metre mark. Coeli Cat leading by 2 lengths, and the pace is really on here. Second, Empire Score. Silver Cuisine is third, then Cornwall Kiss a half length. Society Ball, 2 to Midnight Sun, High Metric, about 4 to Nautilism, and a length off last of all is Sanity Star. And on the back and heading to the 1,000 metres, and it's Coeli Cat by a length and a half, nearly 2 to Empire Score. Third placing Silver Cuisine, then comes Cornwall Kiss on the inside of Society Ball, who got a check there and dropped back rather sharply. Going around it there was Midnight Sun, a couple away High Metric, then Nautilism, and last of all is Sanity Star, but they are running along inside the 800. The leader Coeli Cat by a length and a half. Empire Score asked to go forward now, followed on the inside Cornwall Kiss, a neck away Silver Cuisine, a length then to Society Ball, who snookered on the inside of Midnight Sun from High Metric, peeling deep. Then Nautilism and Sanity Star together at the rear. Coeli Cat leads them up to the turn, 400 metres out by 2 lengths to Empire Score. Cornwall Kiss has gone. Society Ball is now into the clear and running on, and then High Metric. Nautilism a long way back as they come around the turn, where Coeli Cat in front. Society Ball on the outside has quickly ranged up to share the lead and now take it from High Metric. Nautilism running on at the 200 metre mark. Society Ball is clear now of High Metric. Nautilism can't go on. Society Ball is kicked away. It's home. The good thing gets home in the first. Society Ball clear of High Metric, and then comes Nautilism, and on the inside Sanity Star, but it's eased down to win by 3. Society Ball, High Metric second. I think third is Nautilism in front of Sanity Star, Cornwall Kiss, Midnight Sun. Further back then Coeli Cat went very, very quickly. Second last Empire Score, and last in Silver Cuisine. Number 10, the winner, Society Ball. Starter Paul Didham issuing some instructions here. Line looks to be reasonably okay. Lonesome Ruler and attendant goes in there. Tour Rain Edgy. They settle now. And waiting on the all clear to be given. Tahira's just standing with its legs splayed here. And naturally enough, it's missed it by a couple of lengths to Hira. And first out of Jarley near the inside, headed off immediately by Uracino, and also Lonesome Ruler Walsall. From the outside, Basher and Anami going forward. Now Princess Tiara being eased out of that early battle with Toy Crow, and dropping out to last after missing the start was Tahira. They sort themselves out with a round to go, and the leader Uracino at the judge by 3 parts of a length to Lonesome Ruler. 2 lengths away, Jarley into the box seat from Touraine, Walsall and Basher out deep. Then Princess Tiara in the centre. Over on the inside, King Birdie, a length to Walsall. Back with it was Desert Wolf, then Bangarang Lottie, followed by Anami, who's pulling. Second last to Hira, and on its outside is Toy Crows. They work to the back. A little over 1,400 to travel, and it's Uracino by 3 parts to Lonesome Ruler. 2 lengths away, third at Jarley, and around it the Great Touraine. A length further back, Walsall inside it, King Birdie. Then Princess Tiara, the inside of Basher. 2.5 away, then comes Scenic Joy. Out deeper is Anami, who's still pulling on the rider. On the inside there was Desert Wolf. A couple of lengths, Bangarang Lottie being shaded by Tahira, and 2 last of all is Toy Crow. Along the back they go now towards the 1,000 metres, and the leader was Uracino, still by 3 parts of a length. The Lonesome Ruler, 2 lengths to Jarley in the box seat. Over on the outside of it is Touraine, 1.5. Then comes 1 out 3 deep. It must be Anami going forward, is it? In the centre there was Walsall, and over on the inside comes King Birdie. No, it was Basher out deep. A length then to Princess Tiara, getting away from the inside as Anami now takes off at the 800 metres, and they sprint up now, followed by Scenic Joy, and further back Desert Wolf with Tahira, and then Toy Crow. Bangarang Lottie drops out. Down the side they come, 600 out, and Anami has gone up quickly to join Uracino, and they clap the pace on 2 to Jarley, who looks to be going half pace behind them at the moment. They've broken out 4 in front of the next bunch, which are Walsall, followed by Princess Tiara, who now gets into the clear, and deeper out there was Scenic Joy as they come around the turn. Uracino, Anami, and over on the outside Jarley about to come at them, followed by Walsall, Scenic Joy, Princess Tiara. 200 metres out of Jarley took the lead here. On the outside, Scenic Joy battling away with Walsall, and then comes Princess Tiara, but Jarley in front with 100 to go, and on the inside Walsall trying to stick with it, but Jarley had too cushy a run. Jarley wins by just over a length. Second placing Walsall, Scenic Joy third. Then came next would have been Lonesome Ruler, who came again from Uracino, and Princess Tiara, who didn't run on. Then Desert Wolf and Nami behind it, Bangarang Lottie, Basher. Well back Touraine, Toy Crow, Tahira. And, well, actually, it was Lonesome Ruler who was run last, so it was King Birdie who got up there to be about 4th or 5th. The late mail and favourite here. Number 1 is head straight. They're off now. And Eternal Dawn's missed it by a couple of lengths. First to show out here is City Guy, and away smartly Star of Frontier on the inside, and going through Mandela the grey in the centre. Key Street going to third on the outside of Star of Frontier, 1,000 out, about 2.5 to Storm and Prince. Back with it Belenja, then comes Eternal Dawn, and over on the outside Black Nugget. In this order they travel down towards the 800 metres, and on the inside it's Mandela just in front of City Guy, 2.5 to Star of Frontier and Key Street on its outside. Then 2.5 again to Storm and Prince. A similar distance away then is Black Nugget, Eternal Dawn on the inside. Belenja 500 metres out before the turn. Mandela just in front here of City Guy, a length and a half to Key Street going to third. Then Star of Frontier, Storm and Prince easing to the outside. Further back then Eternal Dawn, who's under extreme pressure, followed well back in the race by Black Nugget. Forget Belenja. Around the turn City Guy and Mandela matching strides here from Key Street on the outside. Storm and Prince is now coming at the pair, and coming quickly then Star of Frontier at the 200. Storm and Prince on the outside took the lead and is starting to come away from City Guy and Key Street, and the third favourite in a row home here. Storm and Prince gets home on the line by a length and a quarter. Second City Guy, two away third would have been Key Street, then Mandela, Star of Frontier. Eternal Dawn lost all chance at the start, although it didn't run on at the end anyway. Then came Belenja, and last in was Black Nugget. Number 1 clear there, they're off. And they jumped in a good line. Bio Lad actually heading the pack early. Gin Slings away smartly. Midnight Red on the outside is going up in search of the lead with La Regina. Mazzetto tracking up on the inside. Then comes back in the field Mad Barney with the Jack Star, and She's Electric dropped out to the tail. 1,300 metres out, and Midnight Red takes a clear lead. Now easing to second is Bio Lad. 2.5 away third, La Regina. Modesto coming away from the rails. Mad Barry goes up on the inside of it, and this forces Gin Sling out 3 deep as they go into the back. A length and a half She's Electric, and a half length on the outside is Jack Star. They drop the pace, 1,100 out, where it's Midnight Red in front by a half length of Bio Lad going up on the outside, 2.5 to La Regina. Then Mad Barney and Gin Sling dropping back to third last now is Massetto. Second last is She's Electric, and last a length away is Jack Star as they commence the run down the hill. 800 metres out, Midnight Red by a half length still to Bio Lad. 2.5 away La Regina, Mad Barney, and then Gin Sling. Massetto tracking up inside it, followed by Jack Star, and now last of all is She's Electric as they sprint up. Bio Lad 600 metres out, took a narrow lead from Midnight Red, a length and a half to La Regina, going to a clear third, then Gin Sling. Massetto coming to the outside of it, and Mad Barney, and then Jack Star and She's Electric. They jam up, 400 out, and Bio Lad trying to pinch a break here on La Regina. Over on the outside, Gin Sling, and then Massetto nearer the inside. Around it, Jack Star, 200 metres out, Bio Lad in front, La Regina, and on the outside, Gin Sling. Massetto into a dead end, and then Jack Star as they race with 100 metres to go. La Regina takes the lead from Gin Sling. Jack Star, Gin Sling, Massetto on the outside, Gin Sling grabbing the pair of them, Jack Star. Jack Star's got up on the outside from Gin Sling and La Regina. Then came Bio Lad, and with it was Mad Barney, with Massetto still trying to get out. Further back, She's Electric, and tailed off was Midnight Red. Jack Star. Another one there, off and racing. They've jumped reasonably. Ty Box a little bit slow out. One of the first to go, Cuter Nights with Retrench, and also Dugan Castle, Raffin Times. Almighty Prince handy with Video Prince, Buffer's Pride centre field as they work off the back behind those runners. Then Star Eyes, Muglachi Crunch, Ty Boxer. He-Man at the tail with Rainbow Division as they head down towards the 700 Gold Venture. The widest of these runners trying to cross, but the others boot up inside him. Retrench, Cuter Nights and Raffin Times. So he's having no luck. They're out 8 lengths in front of Almighty Prince, Video Prince. Then a length away to Buffer's Pride, followed by Star Eyes, Brave Strike, Malachi Crunch, Rainbow Division. Well back Ty Boxer with a Dugan Castle. He-Man inside the 400, and Gold Venture is going on with it. Retrench is just in front of him, retiring gracefully, Raffin Times. Then Cuter Nights, Buffer's Pride, Almighty Prince running on with Video Prince, and down the outside Malachi Crunch. Gold Venture though inside the 200 drew away from Retrench. Malachi Crunch is the one running on strongly. Gold Venture in front. Malachi Crunch is mowing him down on the outside. He's going to him. He got the lead, Malachi Crunch, and he's got up, I think. Malachi Crunch has beaten Gold Venture, who was wide all the way. A good effort. Third flying Almighty Prince, then Buffer's Pride. With it was Rainbow Division, Video Prince, Retrench, then He-Man, Brave Strike, Raffin Times, followed by Star Eyes. Cuter Nights. Back with it was Ty Boxer, and tailed off Dugan Castle. Malachi Crunch, I think, has got here on the line. All clear there. Racing now. They've jumped away in a perfect line. First out, That's Liberty. Marty's a clap begun okay. Reckless Titch up handy as they settle with Musical Chimes. Then Red Nelda going through in the centre of those there was Fiery Comet. Strictly Jazz dropping back to second last. And three last of all is Our Silver Shadow. 1,300 metres out, and Amarty's Eclat takes over, leads by a half to That's Liberty, and the pace is good. A little on a length then comes Fiery Comet. On the inside then Musical Chimes, a neck to Reckless Titch. Another length away to Strictly Jazz, behind it Red Nelda, and last is Our Silver Shadow. Along the back they go, 1,100 metres from home, and the leader under restraint here is Amarty's Eclat by a length. That's Liberty sitting second, travelling okay from Fiery Comet. Then Musical Chimes on the inside, a half length to Reckless Titch, a length away to Strictly Jazz, Red Nelda, and last of all is Our Silver Shadow. They are about to swing off the back, a little over 800 to go, and the leader Amarty's Eclat by just on a length of That's Liberty. Fiery Comet is now working out three deep. Musical Chimes fourth over on the inside from Reckless Titch. So the fancied runners are all handy. Behind it Strictly Jazz, Red Nelda, and last of all is Our Silver Shadow going up on the inside. 500 metres out, the leader Amarty's Eclat about to be joined by That's Liberty, who's under hard riding. Deeper out Fiery Comet. Musical Chimes travelling okay but needing a run. Keeping it locked up at the moment is Reckless Titch. It now pulls out Musical Chimes, and further back then was Red Nelda as they corner. Amarty's Eclat grabbed first of all by That's Liberty. Musical Chimes into the clear. Wider out is Red Nelda running on reasonably well. That's Liberty in front, grabbed by Musical Chimes, or they bump there inside the 200 metre mark. That's Liberty won't give in on the inside, it and Musical Chimes. That's Liberty, Musical Chimes, nothing between them as they hit the line. Musical Chimes are on the post as just one, I think. From That's Liberty, third in Amarty's Eclat, then Our Silver Shadow, Strictly Jazz, Reckless Titch, Red Nelda, and Fiery Comet at the tail. Another close finish here. They did bump a couple of times. Number 4's got it, Musical Chimes, ridden by Dwayne Dunn, is now officially the winner. That's Liberty would not give in on the inside. They had a terrific battle between the pair of them all the way up the straight. They did come together a couple of times just near the 200 metre mark. That's Liberty fighting back. All clear there, racing. They've jumped away in a good line. One of the first out was John's Ray near the inside. Wind Secret away pretty well. Ski for Keeps and Choose out deep is working up to share the lead. Super Controller's going with it, and also Golden Mill. There's a mad charge here, 1,000 out. Then Violent Storm back with it. Bock of the Brave, Willing If Able on the inside. I'm Pop Like a Trojan, Grey Tana. And Harker Fire's at the tail, but Choose has now cleared them as they go down to the 800 metre mark and open up a break of 3 or 4 lengths here. Over Ski for Keeps and Super Control. 2 lengths further back to Wind Secret, a length away to John's Ray. A couple to Golden Mill behind it, Willing If Able. They're stringing right out. Then I'm Pop on the inside, a Bock of the Brave with Violent Storm, Like a Trojan, Gaetana, and Harker Fire. Choose with a wing on every foot as he comes to the turn now, 400 metres out. Out 4 or 5 lengths in front. In second place comes Ski for Keeps, and then Wind Secret. John's Ray behind those, Golden Mill doing nothing. And further back Super Control. Choose at the 200 metre mark, still 4 or 5 in front. Wind Secret is now starting to pick up ground with John's Ray. It's stopping Choose. John's Ray on the outside and Wind Secret. Choose, the leader, can hardly lift its legs. John's Ray's gone to it, and here's another blowout. John's Ray took the lead near home, and John's Ray comes home to win by 2 lengths to Wind Secret and Choose. Then Violent Storm, Grey Tana, Ski for Keeps, Harker Fire, I'm Pop, Willing If Able, Golden Mill back with Bock of the Brave, then Like a Trojan, and Super Control has run last. Just waiting for the all clear to come. Starter on the platform. They're set and racing now. And Furioso and also Dan Shuffle a little bit slow to go. One of the first out, Pro Gold. Hula Harry began okay. Raw Bellotto over on the inside is up in that leading division, and Speed Ace out deep working forward. Going deeper out and making ground there was High Tie. Behind it was Britannica as they settle over on the inside of those Rebellion. Well back then Mr. Guinness at the head of the others, Trainers Talk. Crime Doesn't Pay well back with Dan Shuffle, Furioso and Flotique last. Down to the 600 metres and Pro Gold takes the lead. A length in front of Speed Ace. A length and a quarter away third, Raw Bellotto over on the inside of High Tie. Then Hula Harry ridden up from Britannica. Further back then on the outside of those, Mr. Guinness as they come to the turn. With it was Trainers Talk, and then comes Rebellion. The rest look to be out of it as they corner. Pro Gold has gone for home here. Opened up a break of a couple of lengths over Raw Bellotto. Speed Ace and down the outside, Britannica running on strongly, the first starter. Pro Gold in front inside the 200 metre mark. Britannica getting to second, but it's Pro Gold still in front. Britannica's dying on its run from Raw Bellotto, and Pro Gold is too good. Pro Gold gets home first, rider with no whip there, wins a little over a length. 2 Britannica, third in Raw Bellotto, then Crime Doesn't Pay made ground with Hula Harry. Next in Trainers Talk. Further back then would have been High Type, the head of the others. Well back in the field, Mr. Guinness. With it was Rebellion. Then came Dan Shuffle. Speed Ace knocked up with Flotique and Furioso last in.
So 2 Pro Gold, 6 even 190, 280 Britannic.
Here's Dr. Dazzle about to join them for Damien Oliver in gate number 7. Any Rhythm